Alright, you guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about something with the Home Depot Prospective, which is the new Milwaukee 7 1/4 cordless circular saw, but it has the new technology with the new batteries, the stuff that we were seeing at the event.
Yeah, so this
right?
is a 2732. So you can see it's got the bigger battery. This has got the 12 amp hour battery. The biggest one before this one was a Milwaukee 9 amp hour battery.
Which was pretty big.
Which is big. So like Dan was saying earlier, this is a 7 1/4, so it is kind of their second generation because they did already have one out before. This one it's got 5,800 RPM, 2.5 inch depth of cut, up to 50-degree bevel. What do you think of it?
I think it's powerful. I really had a good time with it, like just going through it. Didn't really cut down a lot. I mean, I saw when you were going through those 2x4s, you were trying to go faster and faster. And on one, I did feel it kind of slow down a little bit. So you can bog it down if you go too fast. I mean, you might want to try a different blade, something like that. You know, you might be able to get better speed. But as far as, you know, I mean, this is Milwaukee's new, what they're touting, you guys. Instead of, hey, we're not 60 volt like flex volt, we're going to stick with our 18 volt, but we're going to be able to push it up with these HD batteries, which have the new cells in them.
They got the new cells. I think they're the 21 something.
Which gives it what, more runtime?
Yeah, it's basically like a bigger gas tank in essence, you know.
Yeah.
Bigger cells.
So, and as far as runtime, we didn't fully check it out, but it says it gets up to 750 cuts per charge. Obviously, that's all their marketing, 750, you know, on a perfect condition day through certain material. But all in all, you know, I mean, it's definitely, you have 2 of these batteries, you're going to be able to run this saw all day, I'm pretty sure.
I like it. It's kind of interesting though, like the blade's on the right hand side. Personally, I like the blade on the left hand side. The one thing I'm kind of questioning, again, I love this saw. It's smooth, it's powerful, it's great. Makita and DeWalt both have a rear handle. I don't know why Milwaukee didn't go with a rear handle on this one. There's got to be something to it. It's about 12 pounds, but I like the feel of a rear handle saw better than the side
Especially when you have weight to it, only because there's 2 ways to grip it. Well, there's 2 ways to grip this here.
You can grip that too.
Yeah.
But I feel like you got to stand more over. I don't know if it's just because I've always used a worm drive kind of growing up, and now everything's kind of more top handle. I just like a rear handle better.
It just, I guess, depends on your situation. If you're ripping long boards and stuff, you're going to want that extra rear handle. But for short cuts, I think I'd rather go with something like this.
Well, if I'm doing a ton of shortcuts, I'd probably go with the 6 1/2 over the 7 1/4. I mean, 7 1/4 could definitely give you more capacity than the 2.5 inch over the 6 1/2. But I mean,
right, but if you're cutting, you know, multi boards at one time, or you know, production work,
yeah,
this is gonna be.
You know what? It's a personal feeling. I mean, I think like some people love the blade on the right hand side. I like the blade on the left hand side. It's just again something I'm just used to.
It does have a screw here that you remove with a plastic cover that you can put dust collection on the unit. So if you are on a job site where you need to be a little more cleaner about your work, also
I think it does do a great job of ejecting a lot of the sawdust and cleaning up the front so you can see where you're cutting. So. With that being said, go ahead. What were you saying?
Yeah, suicide hook right there, you guys, so you can hang it on a rafter. And then you got your markings right there, which are pretty good. They are engraved and they are also marked for contrast. So yeah, all in all, I think Milwaukee did a good job, you guys. Honestly, I mean, everybody thinks, you know, oh, Dan's a DeWalt fan, this and that. I mean, I am a DeWalt fan. I do like DeWalt. DeWalt does make a good tool. But so does Milwaukee, and I think that Milwaukee, I mean, Flexbolt kind of like was like it for me, like wow, this is awesome. But now that I'm seeing what Milwaukee can accomplish on the same platform, it's pretty amazing because it's like not, you know, they haven't alienated certain people like by going to a different.
No, you got one battery platform. You got their M18 line, and you can use it on multiple different things.
Granted, the other one is backwards compatible.
Yeah, I can't say I'm a huge. I like DeWalt. I do. I'm not huge into the FlexVolt system. But again, though, with the saws and all that, it's pretty nice. So
yeah, I like the FlexVolt.
I'm curious to see how their table saw works out with this thing, if it's good or how the runtime and all that. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting compared to the FlexVolt.
Yeah, and I mean, here's the thing. Let's say, you know, this thing, or not this, the table saw's got 10 less cuts than the FlexVolt, or a little less. It doesn't matter, because really, if you're into that battery platform already, you're not going to go, you know, and change battery platforms for one
No, but
tool.
I think it's a lot of the new apprentices that coming up. It's like, what do I get on, you know?
Yeah, that's what these tool brands are trying to get, is these young people. Again, I mean, I just did analytics today on a YouTube channel, and like our YouTube analytics is like 24 to like 28 years old was like huge.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that's when these guys are getting into this. That's when they're getting, you know, the stuff done. But it's like, Milwaukee's taking care of their own. So if you already bought an M18, it's like, hey, don't worry, we didn't have to make you guys go out and turn it into this new platform. We got your existing tools. We're just going to give you better power.
Yeah, exactly.
Batteries. And I do think Milwaukee does kind of lead the charge in batteries.
Oh, I think
There's
so, without a
a guy
doubt.
over there, Paul Fry, that we talk to all the time. He's just a genius with this stuff, and they're on their ball, right? So I think it's something good. And the greatest thing is it's available at Home Depot. So if you're on the job site, you can run out to the old Home Depot and pick yourself up one.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet, man.
Cool. Tools in Action, you guys. Click subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. That's where all the cool stuff happens. And don't forget to click like. And don't forget to click subscribe. We need subscribers.
And don't forget to go to toolsinaction.com.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.